Brittany, how do you feel right now? Happy, great, fantastic. Let me pet you.
Let me pet you with my axe.
Hi, my name is KK, and today we're doing the Stump Lab. Yes, we are right where we left off. I literally paused here and then came back and started recording a few days later, actually. But we're going to go right into it and then explore the area around it. There are a few things we're looking for in here. Hey, I discovered the stump just now. That's weird. It's almost like I was looking at it this whole time. But there are a few things we're looking for in here. The other part of... Hello? Sarah's charm, the right elf charm. That sounds weird. I think it's right. And then also the mantis kebab recipe and a bunch of other stuff. So over here, there are a lot of enemies, and it's kind of frustrating actually whenever you're getting in here. Obviously there are ticks, there's mosquitoes, the spiny fleas, as you can see by that one being stuck right there. And it did have eyes for me earlier. And there's gonna be wolf spiders in here and stuff. Just be prepared when you come here, because this is kind of an insane spot. What is on me? It's also hard to see the ticks, apparently. Thank you for the easy target. Also, I want to apologize for the kind of audio issues I was having last time. Not due to anything technologically related. It was due to my cat pushing my mic around, and I did not realize how the audio changed. I tried to level it out as best as I could in post, but it's still got some weirdness going on to it. Completely forgot there was a wasp nest over here. I don't remember if the last wasp nest got me leveled up on their enragement towards me. So I'm kind of concerned about going over there and taking that one out. So maybe I'll leave the wasp nest alone and just kill the wasp if they come at me, because I did kill one. Anyways, this is your entrance into the Stump Lab. Okay. So as I was saying, this is your entrance into the Stump Lab. Make sure you have a tuft. You can hop down safely, but it's just easier if you glide down. All right, for some reason mine did not deploy. That is an ongoing thing for me, and it's really annoying. So if I remember correctly, there aren't any enemies in this lab. It's just a bit of a jumping puzzle, some parkour, if you will. And I honestly don't remember the best way through. Is this the elf charm? Aha, it is. Beefy human food, nice. A Pebble Village gossip elf reaches for something to the left. It feels important, but it's got invincible attack. Whenever you attack, it gives you a chance to repair some of your weapon, which is nice. And this can actually be paired with the left elf charm to make Sarah's charm, and it gives you both invincible shielding and invincible attack, which gives you a chance to heal your shield and to heal your weapon. Before we jump down to the door we just opened, I forgot to grab the mantis kebab recipe, which is, okay. Aha, okay, yeah. I knew it was somewhere, so this is how we can get the recipe to pull out the mantis to fight it. And our chip. And that is pretty much the Stump Lab, by the way. It's pretty easy. And we are free. And so now with a full inventory yet again, we are going to head back to base and clear it out, and we're going to come right back out, and I want to knock out this whole area. Oh, Bergor, I have something for you. I will check the ASL station, thank you so much. I have 48,000 raw science. Definitely want all this. Getting our weapons leveled. Oh, and of course, and of course, ash cement. We can now make those very sturdy walls. 40,000 raw science. I think that's enough to get everything else. All but one. I am 34 raw science short of clearing out the shop at the moment. Of course, there is still one more chip to get. All right, let's go back to base. Let's level up some gear. Yeah. So first things first, we want to turn all of our supreme raw materials into craftable, upgradable materials. So I do only have 7 twinkling shells, so I can only do 7. And of course I am going to do all mighty jewels because I'm going to start with the spicy staff and the mint mace. I think those would be the first 2 I upgrade. Unfortunately I can only get 1 up to 8 right now. But the armor, I can go ahead and take the armor up. Look at that, level 9. Level 9. Guess we'll go and do these. Now I have cleared out the science shop. For now, I've got 1 more chip to get, and I should hopefully have a bit more raw science by the time we get that. Alright, first bit of those are done. I'm actually now debating about doing the Salt Morning Star, because that could be beneficial when taking on wasps, because we're going to be facing quite a bit more of those soon. And I do think that's the biggest challenge, as of right now, anything I fight with a mint mace or the spicy staff, they're pretty easy to take down with either of those. So I do think the best option will be the Salt Morning Star. And we're going back. We should hopefully be able to clear out the entire area around this stump and maybe even move on down to this area up to the wall. I have just stumbled across a random bit of quartzite just in the side of this thing. I don't think I've ever noticed this here. Finally getting a little bit of sun coming up here. I've just kind of been walking around killing time, killing random bugs as well. Waiting for the sun to come up because I don't like doing things in the dark, especially for YouTube. But we are going to start at the top of this stump and work our way down. There are several things up here to get. I don't remember the best way up actually. So there is another moth up here. And I'm going to try and do what I did over there by accident and just drag this guy down so I can't be knocked off. Go down a little bit. Spicy staff, level 7, definitely makes that fight way too easy. There's another toenail and a sour candy over there. See a bit of marble there. Oh, there's quartzite down there I missed. There is a tooth somewhere on the way down. I think it might be right below me. Make sure I got Daredevil on, because I am quite high. The tooth may actually be over here. There you are. Don't know why I jumped in here already, because now I just have to go back out and come back up.
I'm back as fuck, boy. Huh?
A scientific breakthrough.
Well, I've got some unfortunate news. There is a bit of a time jump between what you just saw and what you're seeing now. So what had happened was, actually let me preface this by saying my recording method. I've been using the Xbox recording function to record to an external hard drive. Then I'd hook the drive up to the computer and transfer everything over to be edited. So I'm going to tell you what happened first, then we'll talk about what you're missing, or what I can remember about what was missed. And I think I know what the issue was, but what had happened was I lost a lot of footage. Some of the files on the hard drive were corrupted. When I tried to open them, it would pop up saying the extension was wrong or lost or corrupted or whatever. So I just couldn't access those videos. I tried doing it manually, but they pretty much just didn't exist. I tried hooking the external back to the Xbox to see if they were there somehow, but it just wouldn't even load. So I switched it back and ran a repair on it, and it came back saying nothing was wrong. So I just had to bite the bullet, and I deleted the corrupted files, and then the hard drive would load on the Xbox again. So I'm pretty sure something went wrong with Xbox recording feature and the videos just weren't saving correctly. So I've made the switch to play on PC. I actually built this PC a while back with the intent of switching to it to play, but I think laziness stopped the progress there, and it took me losing roughly 4 hours of recorded gameplay to unstop the progress. which, by the way, I recorded the rest of, or what was supposed to be the rest of this video, then kept playing and started what would have been the start of the next one, which was actually the first time I've done that. I just didn't want to stop playing at the time. Usually I get done what I want to have featured in that particular video, then I edit it before I go and play some more. But this time I accomplished what I wanted and just kept going. Then when I went to transfer everything over for the first one, then boom, everything that I just said happened. And that's what had happened. So I just came from the Fire Ant Hill and got the betrayal recipe for the Fire Ant Queen. And now we're heading to the Black Ant Hill because I'm assuming that means the betrayal recipe for the Black Ant Queen is going to be located inside of the Black Ant Hill. And I just kind of want to have that recipe unlocked. I don't want to use it yet though. I do want to befriend all 3 of the Ant Queens in this first gameplay. I was going to betray one, kill one, and then do the third method, which is to infect one. It's just to have that all experience within the first gameplay. But I haven't done a New Game Plus yet, and I don't want my first round of New Game Plus to be as hard as possible. You know, I want to experience it first, and then we'll make it harder. And then after we do the Black Ant Hill, I did cheat just a little bit because I was very curious about what the third method was. And it's to infect the Ant Queen. And I looked up where the recipe was located. Not like the exact spot that it's located, but a very vague location, which for the red one, it is in the Haze Lab. So we're going to run through the Haze Lab after we do this one, and we're going to find that recipe. As far as the other 2, they're not unlocked yet until you move into New Game Plus or New Game Plus 2 for the Fire Ant Queen. Don't actually want to fight, so excuse me while I run away. And also right now I'm working on quests because I spent all of my raw science to get all the signs out of the shop, and I really should have waited because now I have like 600 at this very moment, and I still need to buy one more friendly recipe for the Ant Queens, which I do believe is the Black Ant Queen actually. I think that's the only one I didn't buy yet. And I have no idea where to start in here, so I think I'm just going to follow the lab in order to see if I can find the recipe. And as for what was missed, I did do the upper yard up to this wall right here. I did explore this entire area, so you can see all those teeth are there. I don't think there's anything major that was missed, just kind of like locations of things, and then the way I climbed up on this wall and fell off and all that good stuff. And then I fought that moth up there, I fought that moth up there. Oh wait, that one, I think actually you saw that one. And I actually think that's it mostly, other than what's back at the base. I do have some things to show off at the base. So I did do a few things there, and I just got to remember to show those off when I get there. And I actually think that may be it that has been missed as far as anything major or even slightly minor. Haha! Poison gum sandwich recipe. That was actually located pretty early on in the base. In case you're wondering, it's right here. I went through the cracked rock and just walked around, so it's pretty accessible early on. And we are at the Haze Lab. Again, not entirely sure where to look, so hopefully I can find it as quickly as I did the one in the Black Ant Hill. Oh, found it. Nice. Poison. Oh, that's the poison one. I actually forgot I was looking for 2 of them in here, so that's the poison. I had my mind set on the infected recipe, so now I gotta find the infected recipe. So I'm not seeing it anywhere, which sucks because I know it's in here and I know I can get it right now. It just means I have to go through the entire Haze Lab again and like be really careful because I just missed it, and like that has to be it. I was really hoping it would just be as easy as the first 2 and just boom, right there on a shelf. Even the Fire Ant Queen one was easy to find. Well, that was also the poison recipe, so I guess maybe the infected ones are a little bit difficult to find. I actually haven't gone this way yet. I mean, is this considered part of the Haze Lab? I am going to be underwater for a little bit, so make sure we get our gear on and then fin flop so we can move a little faster. You're kidding. No freaking way. Okay, I found it. I love how I got prepared to go swim for, you know, the next year. Oh my god, these mites are so freaking annoying. What is this? Hastily written note. Dear whoever, no idea what's going on. I woke up with 4 other kids in a giant lawn. I tried to wake them, but they're super zonked out and honestly seem better off tucked in that box for now. All I know is there's little huts with too many computers and not enough snacks. Spiders are hunting me, and I need to find us a safe The rest of the note is torn. Can I pick up the rest of the note? It's right there. Deuces sign. Is that a trinket? Is this new? I'm pretty sure I explored this area. This must have just gotten added. A crude drawing of a boastful escape. It gives you deuces, stupid mites. I am busy. I've got no idea what deuces does, but we are gonna go check that out. I do like using the mites though to boost the staff kills because they're just really easy, unless you miss. and run out of stamina. Okay. Wow. Speaking of the devil, Little Wizard level 3. Also, I did farm some scarabs and got quite a bit of twinkling shells to get that upgraded. I completely forgot that the surveyor was a thing. So I was just kind of blindly running around instead of surveying for the twinkling shells to give me a general idea of where I could find a scarab. And I don't know if it's been long enough for me to do it again, but I should, because we got a lot of weapons to upgrade. You know, I completely forgot I could just equip it and see what the perk is. So Deuces momentarily increases movement speed after attacking a spider. How much of an increase in speed? And does it stack with the aphid slippers and the droplet and all that other good stuff that gives you a speed boost? Like, could I run across the map in 10 seconds? Perhaps it could be useful, but honestly seems kind of useless. And that's got to be new. Like, I don't remember ever seeing this on the list before. And it says it's a tier 3. It's got to be a pretty decent speed boost. I'm gonna have to check the wiki and see if it says anything about it yet. So on the wiki, it says that it's increased by 30% for 3 seconds. 30%, that is a significant speed boost, even though it's only 3 seconds. So I'm actually gonna give that a shot when I take on the Broodmother, because I do actually want to take on the Broodmother soon. I want to farm her out and get some of her parts and make some of the furniture. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Cutting the cheese, successfully fend off insects summoned by the waft emitter. Okay, that's fine. I can do a very light raid with that, and that way I don't have to go very far from the base. Right, things I did at the base. Base defense, figured out, 100%. Boom, no issues here. No, I'm totally kidding. This is actually all I did was put spike strips right around this bounce web, because they always go straight for the bounce web. Even outside of raids, I have had this bounce web destroyed. Since the update, I get soldier ants right here, and they just roam here, and I had like 4 of them, and they are a lot stronger and I guess a lot more aggressive than the worker ants towards aphids, and so they just kept destroying stuff. So I mean, I killed all those, so hopefully it was just like a little pathing issue, although that was supposed to be fixed for them to be able to path to their hill a lot better. But yeah, I just had to protect it because I'm really tired of fixing it. And I added a roof to this bridge. So I have been lighting up the place, as you can see from here. I'm going to show some more in just a second, but I wanted to add some girth to this bridge, and I think it looks really nice. I think it turned out well. And then I have this part sticking out in the center here because this is where I hung a light to light up this bridge. So all around here, I did add these pillars with the spider candles on top of it. However, the amount of light, I wish this was night right now, but the amount of light they cast is a lot in a very concentrated area. Like, they have a very tight bubble that they cast light onto. Like these, they have a little bit bigger one. Like this light here shines on the ground. These do not. The light from these candles do not touch the ground at all, and it's kind of annoying. And then I changed the color to white, just to break up the color a bit, and I kind of don't like it. It kind of works with the white pillars here. But what I think I'm going to do is come around with this here and then put it on the sides that there are paths. So like this one, I would do a light here on this side and then this side as well, but there won't be one here, just to actually cast light down on the path. And it's not big, and I think it'll look fine, but I'll do this when night falls again. Also couldn't grow my mushroom here anymore because it was just sticking through the roof, so I replaced it with a fish, because I also wanted to get my my comfort up, which I got to level 4, as you can see right now. So I want to boost it up to 5, and that's why I want to farm the Broodmothers to get that furniture, because it's kind of like an easy furniture with big comfortability. And then I unlocked the hot tub, made the hot tub, because that was a quest that I've been holding on to for a while, and I wanted to knock it out. And then on these bridges, I did this, what is this called, the door frame, and put lights on it. I did it on this one too, and that's the reason I changed that one up, because I didn't want to just have all the bridges look like that. Yeah, so it's real nice having light in here now, although like I said, these don't cast light on the ground, which I am hoping to change soon, but I do like the way they look. I think I am going to change the color. I'd rather the color of those be like the candlelit colors like those, but I don't know what to change those to if I change the spider candles. And I really wish this thing would quit regrowing. And right over here, we got a little sneak peek of the next project I'm working on. It's going to be another large building, probably the largest building I've done, but I need it to be large. Brittany, how do you feel right now? Happy, great, fantastic. Let me pet you.
Let me pet you with my axe.
So right now I'm waiting on all my jewels and whatnot to be finished up so I can upgrade some weapons a bit more. And so while that's happening, I need to make some places for some houses, some pet houses. And I was looking down here, and I think these would be fantastic places for pet houses. So this one here works, but it's telling me this location is obstructed by something. Oh, it's the door. It's not gonna let me put it here because of the door, because this sticks up. I can see this one right here sticking up through the top. So I may not even want you down there because that may bother me. Well, let me put one right there. Perfect. No, it's not. That's going to bother me. But we will get to that later. I did already make the juicy mushroom sandwich. This is for the red ant queen. I actually did that before I even went to the fire ant hill. So we're going to do that. And you know what? We can do this right now. Because I can just run in there and not be touched. And then we'll come back and do the weapons. So I have not been in here yet. But the raw science has been going off every time. What is this? I see some quartzite back there. Look at this. This is weird texturing. Hopefully that shows up. Interesting. But yeah, so the raw science has been going off, so I obviously knew there were going to be some new things in here. So I need to explore and find out where the red ant queen is. Found the raw science, and this is also a new tunnel, so I'm assuming this is where the red ant queen is. I hear you. Oh, hello, my queen. Hello, my sweet. So there is another wall that looks like the one out there. So I'm guessing they both open up if you kill the ant queen, which gives you kind of loot and stuff, but that's not really worth it until you get to New Game Plus anyways. Like the quartzite and whatever, that's fine. The chest with the trinkets are more worth it. Anyway, so let's offer you this juicy mushroom sandwich, your favorite food. Yummy. Oh, that was cute. You sound like the dinosaur from Jurassic Park. What was it, the Velociraptor, whenever it calls for help? Antbassador, let's actually check that out real quick. Wrong button. And we are right here, Antbassador. Your kind demeanor and actions, a bridge between species, have granted you a place amongst the ants. So that grants you Humant, and if I remember correctly, phase 1 is friendly to red ants, so you no longer need the armor. Phase 2 is black ants, phase 3 is fire ants. And that's going to make going through the upper yard much easier if you have that active. Oh, baby ant, I didn't even look at you yet. Oh wait, I can peep you, right?
I spot new one for the bestiary.
Nice. I almost walked out of here without doing that. So let me take your pheromones. Red ant queen pheromones. Oh, so each queen has their own set of pheromones. I mean, that does make sense, but I didn't think about that. So that means they're going to offer different things. Okay. Okay, dokie. Come on, little baby ant. Also, I saw this while I was working on this build, the mints back in this container. So I don't know if this was kind of like a soft reset of these mints respawning with the update. So maybe they made it where these respawn finally, which would be amazing because it kind of gives you a set location where you know you can find all the candies at. Because they do have that spot under the sandbox where you can get salt, but there's not really any places like that for the rest of the candies except for, except for the containers, which they didn't respawn. They were a one-time spawn. And once you harvested them, they were gone. So I do hope these respawn now. Red Ant Queen Pheromones. Let's see what we get from this. The Ant Queen Scepter, Red Ant Queen Shays, and Red Ant Queen Chandelier. You know I like my chandeliers, so we need to check that out. Ah, pretty simple. I like it. Looks beady. The Red Ant Queen Shays. Ooh, I do like that. That gives a lot of opportunity. Then the Scepter. So this is more of an early game weapon since it comes from the Ant Queen, the Red Ant Queen. But a quick attacking sign of royalty, perfect for summoning a horde to your side. So this gives you summon HP, which boosts the health of any of your summoned creatures that you get from like mutations or if there's anything else that summons creatures. So they have more health, they're a little more beefy. Other than that, this weapon looks pretty crappy. Excuse you. Excuse you. You're kind of annoying. Like you get stuck on it and it pins you in corners. Let's put you in your house, deposit you there. Personality, adaptable. Oh, this gives you hauling strength. Let me actually take you back. I want to see what that increases you by. See, I'm at default, right? Yeah, so that gives you 10. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I need to pet you. I need to change that big fat 0 to a 1. Do cute things. Excuse you. Well, gotta say the aphids interaction is a little bit cuter. So that's unfortunate. Need to get you some armor. And we're just gonna go ahead and be prepared and make 3 of those bad boys. Oh my god, your health bar shot up. That's like 3 times the size as what it was. Does that mean you can fight? Do you fight? That's pretty awesome if you actually fight. Oh, but you see what I mean? These lights, they just don't shine on the ground. And like if I actually move this down here, you can see it's so close into it. But then you look at these, they're I guess a little closer to the ground, but they still shine out here, and these are actually at 50%. So that's not terrible. I left these the same color. I changed them to white as well, and I really didn't like it. So this may work as far as leaving this white and then having these lit up the same color. but it does light up the path a bit more, which I think I need to put one here. What are you doing here? I actually just hung one from there instead of doing another post here because I feel like that's going to make this a little too cramped. And that kind of works. I mean, it doesn't give too much light, but I think it's enough light. But that's all I'm going to do with that right now. My stuff has actually been done for a minute. Weapons to upgrade. Let's see, we did the Salt Morningstar already. We're going to go ahead and max out the Mint Mace. And then we've got 10 left. Boost you up to level 8, and then we only need 5 more to get you up to 9. So I could hold off on that. You're only level 5. Wow, I have missed this. Let's at least take you up to 7. I haven't really been using you a lot recently, but I do want you to be leveled up when I take on the Broodmother, because I will use you against the Broodmother. Oh, I did talk about this as well in what was lost. So they now added finale damage if you take all your tools up, not all your tools, but your one tool or weapon up the mighty path, you now get finale damage. So it gives you a little bit of persuasion for you to take it up the mighty path so you can get that finale damage. So it kind of makes this generic path a little more powerful, and so I have no problem with bumping up at least my first set up the mighty path. So that way I kind of have this set of plain tools, and then this stuff they're cheap to make, so I'm not going to bother with trying to duplicate them at a higher level. And this could honestly make the hammer good to me, like having that third hit. Of course, if you can manage to get the third hit in when fighting, because it's so slow. But I would hope that the payoff would be well worth it. You kind of scared me just then because I forgot you were mine. All right, so I want to do the waft emitter real quick. I don't want to go too hard right now, but I do want to do this later to boost up some raw science because I do need more. But we're just going to do black ants and fire ants for fun and see if I can get them to fight each other. Here we go. So there used to be this trick with the waft emitter that you could use to avoid getting raided at your base because it would take the place of a base raid. But it stopped working for a little bit, and then I was just informed that it works again in the 1.4 update. So if you have not seen that video I had put out on that, you should check it out because it could be helpful to you. There ya. Oh, y'all are actually hurting me. Oh, oh, that one shot took it out. Okay, well that was fun. Oh no, I have to successfully fend off the insects. Okay, we'll go make another one. So we are going to do one red ant part. I just realized I never actually put my helmet back on. I changed my helmet and you forgot who I was. Unleash. Yo, hold up. No. I didn't think y'all would come over here. Kill 5 grubs. Pretty easy. We're only 16 short from getting the Black Ant Queen offering. Also, don't forget to level up your wrench. Your repair tool is very useful. Alright, so I just want to go dig up some grubs. That way we can get the Black Ant Queen offering, and then we can go knock both of them out in one run. So we need yummy gum sandwich and tasty toe jam sandwich. So we've got both of our recipes for the Black Ant Queen and for the Fire Ant Queen. Ow. But we're going to do the Fire Ant Queen first for 2 reasons. One, it'll give us the second part of the Antbassador mutation, so then we can go into the Black Ant Hill without being touched. And also it's just easier to get straight down to the Fire Ant Queen because it's like a straight drop and then boom, you're there. Reason number 2 is I just realized I never actually explored the Black Ant Hill and located the Ant Queen. So I've got to go in there and find the Black Ant Queen. So having them not touch me will be quite useful. Obviously on a new game, you're going to do the Black Ant Queen first, because you're going to come across the Black Ant Queen first. So if I'm correct, which I can already see one right now, the candies have responded here too. Geronimo Tuft. Good. You know, sometimes I just do things like jumping in that hole and not thinking about having a dandelion tuft or not. So this Ant Queen we've all seen on stream, but why are you in here? Whoa, why are all y'all in here? Hold up now, this ain't right. Y'all aren't in here on the stream. Hey, I don't think I can hurt you, right? So I should be fine doing this. And my queen, I shall offer you your most favorite delectable treat. Do you do the same dance? You do. That's actually really cute for such a giant queen thing. That should be creepy. And there you are, my baby fire ant. Oh, forgot to peep you too.
Hey, mark that one off the list.
Nice. And let's get your pheromones. Same thing with the red ant queen. There's a stash behind there if you decide to kill her. So I do have this current quest to take out a wasp. It does say wasps, plural, but it doesn't have a counter. Oh, y'all are so annoying. And it's not one I wanted to cycle out because it's worth 800 raw science, so it's worth doing. Red worker ants again. Might reroll you. Okay, 5 ant lines. I love that I'm getting here as the sun's going down, so I won't sizzle up and die. Ouch. But I will take fall damage. I also really love that killing the 5 ant lions is going to lead me into the black ant hill. It's all coming together nicely. Oh, the ant does fight. That's so cool. That's awesome. You took half health damage. That's not awesome. So I'd say I might have to dip out of here and come back to these. But if I give you time to heal and you only take half damage from each one, we'll be good to go. Before we go in though, we are going to give this a test. Oh, these rocks are textured weird too. Is this showing up for everybody? I don't feel like I remember seeing that when I was playing on Xbox. It's just those, like these are fine. Why are you down here? All right, soldier ant. Haha, it's a beautiful thing. All right, so we're just gonna go through the lab all the way through in order until I find the black ant queen. I have a new field station lighting up on the radar, which is rather strange because I know I explored this. Ooh, what is this? I think I found the ant queen. So do you have a field station in here? Hello? What's back here? No, okay. Oh, there is. There's some lovely supreme quartzite right there. Not gonna be able to get it though because I want you to be my friend. All right, let's see your cute dance. Oh, I also forgot to peep you. Okay, let's take your pheromones. Gotta say though, it was quite nice running through this anthill without any of the black ants bothering me. Let's see what we've got. Oh yeah, I can get a new quest. Kill the wasp queen. Oh, wasn't expecting it to get that hard that fast. So now doing the mantis, I have experienced the mantis fight a few times. As far as the wasp queen, I've only ever killed the wasp queen once, maybe twice. Also, I have enough raw science to buy this science set for April. Really did not want to miss out on that. And let's see what we've got out of these pheromones. The ant queen repair tool, the black ant queen chaise, and the black ant queen chandelier. Again, you know I love my chandeliers. Really, I just love the decoration. I really want to start getting more of it in my base. The ant queen staff. Ooh, a staff. Fire ant queen chaise and the fire ant queen chandelier. Okay, so I mean, that's cool that you're getting new furniture in here, but I wish they would have done more than just chaise and chandeliers. Oh, I do like the fire ant queen one though. Oh, I do like the black ant queen one though too. I just hate that they use the pheromones, and the pheromones you can only get one time through each gameplay, unless I'm wrong, unless there's another way to get them. Yeah, these are all the same, just a different color, and that's kind of annoying. I wish they would have introduced a different furniture with each one. I think that would have been really cool. So I just crafted 5 smoothies. So I guess the soothing syrup doesn't count as a smoothie anymore? Yeah, that one counts. So soothing syrup does not count as a smoothie now. That's kind of annoying, actually. Personality, obedient, fun. Why is your happiness already down to sad? The pets live here. Wait, what? My fire ant got left behind. All right, so thankfully they added in this. Game repair, recover pets. Yes. All right. Nice. Nice. Spicy personality, and you're meh. Okay, so all of you like the spoiled meat slurry, so I need to make sure I make a bunch of that and have that prepared. And something feels really wrong about putting a fire ant helm on the baby fire ant. But I've got to protect you guys. See, and there's a wolf spider walking around that wants to eat you. Trust me, he told me. I just realized I still haven't made any charcoal ash, which I need to do that because I think this is something to be analyzed. I could be wrong, but I do need it to actually unlock the ash walls and stuff. Now we got one spoiled meat slurry for the moment. Y'all are gonna have to fight over it. Just kidding, whoever gets to it though can have it. While I go take on a wolf spider. Are none of y'all going to eat it? Okay. How's everybody feeling right now? Sad. Meh. Okay, so they're all just standing here not going for it, and that concerns me. Because that is a spoiled meat slurry, and that's what all their favorite foods are. But none of them are eating, and they're all sad. Either that's glitch that they're not eating, or it's glitch that it's saying they're sad. Especially considering they dropped to sadness so fast. Like the black ant was sad when I got here. You're the only one that the fire ant helm stands out on, and it just disappeared while I was petting you. Love that. Okay, you're gone. I mean, you're there. All right, so hopefully that gets fixed, because that's a little scary. Well, okie dokie. So I think that is going to be it for this one. This is kind of a combination of what was supposed to be 2 videos, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But we got all 3 of the ant queens befriended. That's awesome for this world. It won't be the same next time. These are a little glitched though, the baby ants. For some reason they're not eating. But thank you so much for watching this hodgepodge of a video because of my corrupted files and frustration. Thank you for listening to all my rants and rambles and making it all the way to the end of this video. It has been phenomenal having you here this whole time, Gary. But until next time, I'll see you. Why are you following me?